Coming to you from Australia, it's Idiotboxradio. Please welcome the hardest working Type 2 diabetic in podcasting. It's Idiotboxradio with your host, Tori.
Oh, hey guys, Tori here. My hair's still in the same ponytail because it's like Groundhog Day. I've just time warped. I'm repeating the same day over and over, but each time I'm allowed to say different things to you on the show. Go to idiotboxradio.com to learn more about what is going on in my world and ways that you can interact and associate and support the show. And today is one of those messages that I have to put out there to people because I work in retail, and that's basically because I don't have an education that would lead me on to do something different. I do enjoy some aspects of it. I've done it for a very long time. There are people that have done it longer, but of course they've gone on to become managers generally, or at least had the opportunity to be a manager, whereas I've just been a salesperson. Hi there, I'm Tori. How are you? I'm making the same as the 19-year-old next to me. My fault, just an observation. But in any case, here's another observation that really gets my goat, and I typically hate it around Boxing Day. If you don't know what Boxing Day is, it's the day after Christmas Day, where instead of us being able to relax, sleep in, and finally get that rest from the lead up to Christmas, we go again because we're on minimum wage and the shop has to be open to make some money. But one of the things that gets me is there's massive sales on the day and the fucking car parks fill up, people come in. Fuck social distancing. Who gives a fuck about Omicron? Apparently it's made up. But COVID isn't, and it's killing people. But on Boxing Day, apparently, the virus gives itself a day of rest instead of just fucking becoming a super spreader event so as people can go shopping. Have you noticed recently that the government lets us go shopping instead of keeping us isolated, even though this new thing's clocking over 5,000 new cases a day in one state alone, New South Wales? Yeah, that's a thing. But in any case, the shop stays open, and you know what? I understand because the shops are making things so cheap. Though this year it was weird. The Boxing Day sale was not any better than the sale that was 1 week before Christmas. In fact, it was almost a clone of it. So we're trying to get you at the start, we're trying to get you at the end, and we'll try to hit you in the middle if we can too. Pow, 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 pow. That was sales punches. Yeah. So one of the things I get though, people will come because they do want the sale. If you've got any common sense, you just get to the shop immediately first thing in the morning, and you forego the same sleep that we do, but you'll get in, you'll get out and do the hokey pokey because that's what it's all about. One of the weird things though is because I'm in Australia and I'm an Australian, I'm 49, a man of action, sorting fruit and painting pictures, is the fact that with this whole Boxing Day thing, it's in our summer. So it may be in your winter where you live, which means cooler heads might prevail, but we have batshit hot days this time of year where if you're in a Fahrenheit kind of land, it can be in the high 80s, early 90s, sometimes even hotter than that. Like I believe we're going to hit well over 100 in the next day or two, which would equal about 37 degrees in Celsius if you're trying to keep up. So we have our biggest sales days of the year during a period of time where it's going to be the hottest and people are going to be hot flustered and fucking wondering what little Johnny's going to get for Christmas because they fucked up and didn't get him anything in the 365 days leading up into. Oh, what will we get him? I don't know. I don't know my child that well. Maybe I need to get them a voucher. Fucking chicken. Kid doesn't know how to fucking get itself to a store like the one I work at, and so the kid comes up with the voucher and says, Mummy, there's sales on that day, take me into the shop, Mummy. So Mummy goes out in 30 odd degree heat and is hot and bothered because she spent all day and last night cleaning up after Christmas dinner because you selfish shits didn't help and Mum did it all. Or single dads did too. Dads have got feelings too. Dads can be mums as well. Let's be fair to everyone. The next day they show up at the sales. They're hot, they're bothered. The thing isn't there because you know what? Despite the fact that the shop was closed for one fucking day, the trucks didn't roll back in with all the stuff that we had in our catalogue. So now you're angry and you're taking it out on the salesperson. Bravo bellissimo, you fucktard. Next time maybe show up a year earlier and you have a good chance of winning the prize. Now, it's busy, it's batshit crazy. The lines go all the way through the shop and out the door sometimes for people to pay for their shit. But the thing that blows my mind is the amount of people who think that Boxing Day is a good day to do a return as well. Yeah, I'm looking at you, and it's the dumbest stuff that gets returned, like a fucking cable that isn't required that day. Batteries, not required that day. A human skull. We never sold it in the first place. But they're all brought back on Boxing Day by the cretins that love hanging out in the heat with a bunch of other hot and bothered shoppers all trying to make up for the fact that they fucked Christmas for their kids. Just putting it out there. If you're returning stuff on Boxing Day, you're a fucking idiot. If you're buying small shit that isn't required on the day, you're a fucking idiot. Just enjoy your day at home with the air conditioner on. And if you don't have an aircon, just lay in a bath of cold water and slowly add ice. Did you know that frogs don't pick up on the fact that they're slowly being placed into a pot of heated water? Idiot Box Radio out. Bye.